Hello once again, all my fellow patriots and you filthy leftist stalkers out there. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Box. You're watching Angela's Soapbox, where I always say what you are thinking. Before we jump into this video, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe down below, like this video, comment on this video, and share this video, especially with your leftist friends, because they hate my guts. And for me, that's a badge of honor. All right, I've been wanting to do this video all week. I've been out of town, so this is a little late. I'm sure other people have talked about this ad nauseum, but I wanted to give you my 2 cents on what's going on in Minneapolis. So for this video, the straw once again goes to BLM and the race hustlers that they are. So this is for you, BLM. Now, the Democrat Party. So the Democrat Party and BLM, you know, work hand in hand, hand in glove, if you will. And BLM, of course, has raised $100 million last year by woke corporations and dumb leftists who give them money. And now we come to find out that one of their co-founders has bought not one, not two, not three, but 4 homes in white neighborhoods. So, gotta love that hypocrisy there. But the Democrat Party is so insidious. So not only are the Democrats and the woke corporations telling black and brown people they're too stupid or helpless to get a photo ID to vote, but they're also telling them that they're expected to riot and loot and burn down cities and act like uncivilized animals because, of course, because they can't be expected to behave in a civilized manner, in a normal way, because, I mean, racism, of course. But once again, the Democrats show that they are the true racists. So like Jesse Jackson, like Al Sharpton before them, this BLM organization is incentivizing black and brown people to stay angry and to believe that the police are the root and the cause of all their problems, instead of, and I say this as a white person, so, you know, I'm not really allowed to say such things. When I was a teacher, I would say these things and I would get in a lot of trouble. And I've been dragged through the mud for suggesting that the black community needs to fix the culture. But that's exactly what needs to happen, because the situation in Minneapolis, once again, with BLM burning down the city and looting, and the video of people just running into Target and stealing things, the Democrat Party legitimizes this criminal activity because, again, they say that black and brown people are too stupid to act in a civilized fashion. But what really needs to change, I believe, is the culture of the black community. And I'm not talking about the gospel culture. I'm not talking about the food culture. I'm not talking about many of the things in the black community I think are great, fantastic. But can we get real black leaders and black community? If you glorify thug culture, if you glorify not getting an education, staying on welfare, ghettoized everything, this is not going to improve the black community. And I think it's far past time for people other than people like Brandon Tatum or Candace Owens or Lawrence Jones or black leaders who, thank you, I appreciate all of these black leaders for standing up and saying, y'all, we got to fix the culture. But white people need to be afraid of stop being afraid of their own shadows and to call out the obvious. Like saying, you know, when I was a teacher, I've explained that I was dealing with kids who had no home training and who didn't know how to walk in a straight line, didn't know how to sit still, didn't understand that you weren't supposed to throw desks across the room or jank weave. Like, that's not acceptable behavior. And when I would say this is not acceptable behavior, I was criticized by saying I don't understand the culture. And I just reject that out of hand. To say that a group of people aren't expected to act civilized and behave in a civil manner is the height of racism. And that's what BLM has captured. Because the case of Daunte Wright, like the case of George Floyd, like the case of Michael Brown, like the case of Eric Garner, BLM glorifies and canonizes criminals. Can we be frank here? Daunte Wright stopped for an expired tag, had an open warrant for an aggravated robbery, an attempted aggravated robbery, which he had a warrant out for. He had a .45, a weapon that he wasn't supposed to have. and he resisted arrest. And the thing that makes me so angry about organizations like BLM, race hustlers as I call them, you know, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, the whole gamut, and now BLM has really monetized it to a degree that Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson are like, damn, these people are getting the woke corporations involved and with the race hustling. Like we didn't even go to that level back in the day. I mean, we shook down different organizations for money, but BLM has made it an art form. Anyway, I can't even remember where I was going with it. But the point is that BLM and organizations like BLM have canonized criminal activity, canonized criminal behavior. And it's far past time for, quote, white America, or not white America, normal America, and people in the black community that are sick to death of their community being overtaken by this thug culture. It is far past time for everyone to stand up and say, no more. We are not accepting this behavior. We are not accepting the burning, rioting, and looting of cities as normal. That is what is expected of black people when they get upset. I mean, have you ever heard such a racist argument to say that if you're upset about something, someone being killed, that has nothing to do with you? And once again, the media fans the flames of this fire and makes it seem like it was these racist cops when it had nothing to do with race. It was an accident. It was a horrible accident. But let's be clear, Dante Wright was no choir boy. Dante Wright was no angel. And I feel like when are the black leaders, when is the black community at large going to start saying, why are we teaching people that it's okay to resist arrest? It's okay to have open warrants. It's okay to behave in a criminal manner. It's okay not to get an education. It's okay to stay on welfare your whole life. It's okay to have fatherless homes. When is the black community going to rise up and start demanding change? Because until that happens, it's going to be business as usual. And again, BLM, Black Lives Matter, the organization which was created on a lie of hands up, don't shoot, which never happened. They have monetized anger. They have monetized racism, the racism of the Democrat Party. They have monetized victim culture and victim status, and it makes me sick. BLM and groups like it, including the Democrat Party and woke corporations that are incentivizing this behavior, are telling black people, you are too dumb, you are too put upon, you are too helpless to behave in a civilized manner. That's what they're telling them. They're saying, go ahead, go riot, go loot, go burn down cities. We will applaud it, and we will give organizations like Black Lives Matter money. Now, Black Lives Matter, correct me if I'm wrong, has not given 1 cent to any black-owned business or any business of any sort that has been ruined, burned, looted by Black Lives Matter thugs. Not a penny. Their money goes to their leaders. And in fact, one of their organizers, one of their activists, is now being legal action is being threatened against one of their activists for actually questioning, where is all this money going? You raised $100 million last year. Where is it? Did you give it to the mom and pop store burnt down by Black Lives Matter, or the shoe store burned down by Black Lives Matter? The insurance. What is so disgusting about Black Lives Matter is they not only that they justify this behavior, but they say, oh, these shop owners have insurance. No, they don't. Insurance is not going to cover a total loss of your company. Inventory, infrastructure. No, it's not. The jobs that are lost when Black Lives Matter accelerates the race war and goes into another city and burns, loots, and murders. No, it doesn't. Look, as a white person, I know I'm looked at as the devil by the media and the Democrat Party, and unless you're a woke white person, then you get a pass. But I really don't care. It is far past time for all of us, normal people who live in a civilized society, who want the best for everybody, to stand up and say no more to this thug culture. It has to stop. But unfortunately, until the black community at large is willing to say no more, we're not going to put up with this anymore, it's going to continue. And as long as woke corporations are being shaken down by Black Lives Matter and fake civil rights organizations, it's not going to stop. So I leave you with this. We have a group of people in this country, Democrat Party, who again is the party of slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, KKK, who has simply made a new plantation of ghettos and inner cities and terrible schools and thug culture and fatherless homes and all the things I was talking about before. And a group of people, BLM, who are monetizing that. So you think about that. Are they really down for the struggle, or are they down for themselves? Because if they really wanted to make change in the black community, they would stop taking the focus off law enforcement, which 99% of them are good, decent people trying to do the right thing, and instead turn the mirror on themselves, saying, what can we do to change? What can we do to improve? Until that happens, groups like Black Lives Matter are going to continue monetizing tragedy, and that is the biggest tragedy of all. Let me know what you think of this video below. I have a few people that always dislike videos just, for the hell of it. I think it's, again, badge of honor. Share this video. Guys, until we are unafraid to speak true things, nothing is going to change. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.